Hey guys, what's going on? This is Drew with Sobriety Daily. And so, hey, if you guys like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, do the deal. Anyways, today I want to be going over this news article that you guys will see here on the screen. It's the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. And the director put out a kind of a statement saying that alcohol misuse is already a public health concern in the United States, with dramatic increases in emergency department visits and alcohol-related deaths observed in recent years. Alcohol has the potential to further complicate the COVID-19 pandemic in multiple ways. It goes on to talk about all the different ways that alcohol can affect the body, which we know. But one of the big things is that towards the end here, you'll see he says that physical distancing, which can lead to social distancing during the pandemic, also has profound implications for access to treatment services for those with alcohol problems. Social support is a powerful reinforcer for humans and is likely beneficial for helping people avoid relapse or an escalation in alcohol use. Recovery programs based on mutual peer support have many different behavioral therapies, involve social support, and are very helpful for people struggling with maintaining sobriety or regulating regular alcohol consumption. Of course, if you're like me, there is no such thing as regulating alcohol consumption, so we're stuck with sobriety, which is awesome. One of the big things that we have to worry about, I think, during COVID as alcoholics is the fact that we're being told all the time, socially distance, socially distance, socially distance, which is basically just not good for anybody's well-being, their internal structure. So if you're having a tough time with your sobriety, or if you want to get sober and maybe you're having a hard time with that, one of the things to look at is that, yeah, we may be physically distancing from each other, but we have to make sure that we do not socially distance. We not only need to feel like love from other people, but we also need to be able to serve. In the serving and in the giving, we actually get a lot of meaning that actually drives our day. So, one of the ways that I've been looking at it is kind of the 3 E's, and that's just kind of how I've been seeing it. So it's basically look for some way to encourage someone today, look for some way to empower somebody today, or look for some way to empathize with someone today. So, and all of this has to do with really working our 12th step, right? With talking to another alcoholic, finding somebody who's suffering. And yes, you don't necessarily have to talk to another alcoholic, although there's a lot of value in that. But reaching out and being of service to your higher power today is really something that's going to drive a lot of success during a lockdown. So I want to pull up the old 12 and 12 here. And I just wanted to, it's a bit of a long stretch here, but hey, that's all right. So now what about the rest of the 12th step? We're on page 109. The wonderful energy it releases and the eager action by which it carries our message to the next suffering alcoholic, which finally translates the 12 steps into action upon all our affairs, is the payoff, the magnificent reality of Alcoholics Anonymous. Even the newest of newcomers finds undreamed rewards as he tries to help his brother alcoholic, the one who is even blinder than he. This is indeed the kind of giving that actually demands nothing. He does not expect his brother sufferer to pay him or even to love him. And then he discovers that by the divine paradox of this kind of giving, he finds his own reward, whether his brother has yet received anything or not. His own character may still be gravely defective, but he knows somehow that God has enabled him to make a mighty beginning, and he senses that he stands at the edge of new mysteries, joys, and experiences of which he never even dreamed. Practically, every AA member declares that no satisfaction has been deeper and no joy greater than in a 12th step well done. To watch the eyes of men and women open with wonder as they move from darkness into light. To see their lives quickly fill with this new purpose and meaning. To see whole families reassembled. To see the alcoholic outcast received back into his community in full citizenship, and above all, to watch these people awaken to the presence of a loving God in their lives. These things are the substance of what we receive as we carry AA's message to the next alcoholic. So technically speaking, we can't socially distance and perform the 12th step at the same time. So as we're going out there, as we're listening to people, as we're hearing people, everybody is having a pretty rough year. I think there was some stat out there that said that 56% of people said that 2020 was their worst year. That's amazing, amazingly bad. But that means that there's a lot of people out there right now who could use you as a beacon of light. And so in your sobriety today, I want to encourage you to really socially connect, to look for somebody who you think, hey, maybe I can offer them some encouragement. Maybe I could offer them some empowerment, or maybe I can just empathize and just listen. You know, everybody's kind of going through a lot of things. And this doesn't mean to walk around and give some people random advice or tell people how to live their lives. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is sitting down and just listening to somebody. And if you feel the need to speak right away, just give yourself a little space there. Give it some silence. Let them hurt and kind of take that in and just listen to them. So, and in doing that, what you're going to find is that your depth of connection to that person, to God, is going to grow. And that's going to make your sobriety even better. So I hope you guys have a great day today. I hope that it all just goes well for you, and try to engage with somebody today. Really practice that 12th step, and you have a wonderful, wonderful time in sobriety. Thanks. We'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.